Awkward conversations, something everybody really enjoys doing. I wanted to talk about a couple different awkward conversations that you may be having now that we are in quarantine. Awkward conversations with your parents, with your kids, with your husband or your significant other, as well as with your neighbors or people in general. With your parents, you may find yourself not quite sure how to gracefully say, hey, you're older, you're at risk, because they may not think that they're that old. In their mind, they may still think that they're 40. I love my parents. They are in the at-risk age, and talking with them, I want to be respectful, but it has been super awkward at times because they don't necessarily see themselves as the at-risk population. So how do you balance encouraging them to stay home so they stay well, but also that they have free will and they're your parents and you can't tell them what to do? Second awkward conversation is with your spouse. Yep, your spouse. I found myself having a conversation with my husband regarding rationing of food. That sounds kind of weird. These are things that I never thought I would really have to talk with my spouse about. We've been very blessed and can always pay for whatever food we need. Now, not knowing what we'll need in the future, this conversation has come up, and we realized that we both had the intent that we were rationing, but it looked different. And so we had to have that awkward conversation of, all right, we have to trust that each other is doing our best and that we're on the same page, and it's going to look different. So if it is looking different and I am starting to have maybe some frustrations, I need to say something and have that awkward conversation. Another awkward conversation you'll probably have is with your kids. When your kids are asking, Mommy, why can't I play with my friends? Mommy, why don't I get to go to school? Mommy, why can't we go to church? Thankfully, my girls are young enough, 3 and 5, that I haven't really had to say anything, but it has come up in conversation with other people. And so they've asked, why are people sick? Like, why can't we go to the store? Why can't we go to Target? We always go to Target, Mommy. We miss you, Target. These are hard conversations to have. I have only given them the information that they really needed, and they seem to be okay with that. I told them that everyone's staying home right now and some people are sick, so we're letting them get better, and when we feel sick, we need to feel better. And that seems to be okay. And I know for every age group, it's going to look different, but it's still an awkward conversation to have with your kids. Another awkward conversation or interaction is with your Grubhub or Uber Eats driver. When they come up to the door to deliver their food, we have a glass door. And so we just leave the glass door closed. We're like, thanks, just put it there, because we don't want to get them sick. We really don't. They're doing an amazing thing, continuing to provide food for those of us who are choosing to stay quarantined. Another awkward interaction is when you're walking around your neighborhood and you see your neighbor across the street and you want to say hi and you still stay across the street. And so you're yelling, hey, how's it going? How's work? How's the kids? Across the street. You make it work. These are awkward times, guys. That's all right. Let's just lean into it and own it, and that's all right. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'd love to hear about your awkward conversations.